Hello, ladies and gentlemen of this great community called Kringle community. I wish to do something here to have something clarified because a lot of people are out of excitement or they need to just get it done and they are busy doing it wrongly. Many people are doing these things in a way that they are losing instead of getting what they're supposed to be getting. And that is when it comes to transferring funds to the trading platform and then making use of it accordingly. See, guys, it doesn't cost you anything to appreciate whoever that is willing to teach you. We are here to help one another to make use of it because we have gotten it 100% right. I must tell you, the admin of TBC has given us something that we need to be forever grateful for. This community is very large. In fact, everywhere you touch it is money. But now I discovered that many people are interested in the trading aspect of it, and which is pretty good. So it is better you learn it and start doing it rightly because some people are getting it done wrongly. So I'm going to take you step by step on how to fund your wallet accordingly so that you don't go making mistakes because a lot of people are coming up with these mistakes. And if you remember, the IT team talked about the problem being encountered because people are getting it done wrongly. Now, let me show you the best way and the right way to do it. You come first, you click on the menu here, you click on the exchange, you click the exchange. So just be patient as we run this through. You scroll up and then click on the proceed. Allow it to open. Good. So it just takes some few seconds to load. So here you have the value of FanWar, value of KLove, value of GGR. You can just check them here. You can check them and then know what is happening at each given point in time. Now, you want to transfer in. You click on the menu here. Then you come to exchange. That is, you click on the wallet. You click on transfer in. Here is where the problem is coming from. Many people are getting it mixed up. So when you are here, you need to be very careful. We want to do it and do it right. It's not how fast, but how well. So make sure you take time to read all this information because many people don't just want to read. They want, hey, there's money here. They'll just go and be making things to be too complicated for themselves. So read the information and then get it done right. So if you're using phone, wallet type, you have seen it written there. You click on via MetaMask app. If you are using a computer, you use the first option. But I'm using phone, which many people use. So I click on via MetaMask. Now, select token to transfer. I'm not transferring KLove. Let me just, for the sake of this training, let me make use of FanWar. I'm going to transfer FanWar here. I click on FanWar. You are seeing it. Now, how many FanWar are you transferring? Okay, I want to transfer just 100 FanWar. I click 100 here. You are seeing it. Now, the next thing I'll do is to click make transfer. But people are getting it done wrongly. When they come here, look at what they usually do. They will just come here and copy this here because they'll just copy this. Why? Because when they read this instruction that all payments should be sent to this address, network should be on BSC. They copy it like this and then go straight to their MetaMask and send to here. Then they will not be able to see where to place the transaction hash. That is where the problem is coming. I have seen somebody who done it with KLove, about 30 KLove, without doing the phone. Some people have done it in FanWar. So now, follow through. So I repeat again, I click on their wallet type. I select via MetaMask app because I'm using phone. Then select token to transfer. I make sure that I select the token I'm transferring, which is FanWar. I click on FanWar. Then amount to transfer, I have selected it, which is 100. Let me still write it again. I write 100. I want to send 100 FanWar here. Now, The next thing I'm going to do is not to copy this address. The next thing I'm going to do is to click on make transfer. Watch, make transfer. You see it? I've just created here. It's a transfer request created. You have to create the transfer request before proceeding. Now, please complete the transaction. Okay, that is the instruction. I have created the request. The next thing is to complete the transaction. So I'll first of all click this notification and then come back here. How do I complete the transaction? Now, you have seen that a place to put your transaction hash. But where do you get the transaction hash? You wouldn't have been able to come to this level if you don't follow through by creating the transaction first. So since I have created it, the next thing I'll do is I'll copy receiving address. Look at it shown here. So it's better you copy it from here. I click here to copy. Once I copy it, you see what I did here? So everything is here, BSC, the address, the amount. The 100 firmware I sent is equivalent of about $3 or $4, so to say. Now, the next thing I'm going to do here is this. The next thing I'm going to do is to minimize. When I minimize, where am I going to? I'll come to my MetaMask app, MetaMask wallet. Okay. I'll come to my MetaMask wallet. Okay, the network. Let me switch. Okay. Now, just hold on. My network had issue. I was actually using a Wi-Fi, but that one went off. Now, let me use it directly from the phone. Now, let's wait for it to load. I'm waiting for the network to pick up from here. Remember, I started from here. Look at where I am. Okay, I'm back online. So I will now go to MetaMask. Okay, it's giving me issues. I'll just close it up and then open it afresh. In case you have network issue while doing it, you remember to do what I just did. So I will open it back. So just exercise little patience as the thing opens. I'll still take time to run the demo. In a way, it's even good that this thing is delaying, because when it delays like this, you take your time to try to grasp it, and in case you run into issues or some hitches while doing that, you know how to go about it. You don't start rejecting. You start, hey, something has happened. No, how do I do it? So you start calling, you start sending report tickets, no. Always be patient, calm down while doing this. It's not difficult. It's very plain. Once you follow the instructions and then take time to read through the instructions, there's nothing that difficult here. Okay? What we just need is to be calm and then follow through and see how the instructions are given and then follow accordingly. So let's just wait for the MetaMask to open. Sometimes it takes long. This number should not be calling me, please. This call is distractive. So now it has opened. So remember, I'm coming from here. I'm sending. People don't just learn. When you busy their call, they keep on calling. So I sent it from here. Remember, I copy this receiving wallet. I copy it from here. I copy it. Now I go to here. I click on firmware because that is what I'm transferring. So I click on send. I paste the wallet address I copied from here. You see the wallet address. I click next. So already I'm sending 100 firmware. I click on it here, 100. This is 100. Okay. why I didn't copy it here is that it is easy to just know 100 without fraction, decimal, and things like that. So I just wrote the 100. Then the next thing I'll do is next. So just hold on. See it. 100 farm wall. I click now send. See? So it has gone. So I wait for the confirmation here. Just hold on and watch it. Now, if you look at here, you will see that yes, it has just come. Today date appears here, the time I'm doing this, and how many farm will. Under here, I'll now click here. Then to get the transaction hash. So when I copy this hash, look at it, then I'll take it back to the exchange. And now look at here. It says after completing the transaction, the transfer, please kindly copy the transaction hash, which I just did, and submit it below. This is where I'm submitting it. Look at it. I paste it here. Click. The next thing I do is to update this, and you see it. You're looking at it now. It's pending. I have run through the transaction and it's pending. If you look at here, it will tell you transfer request successfully updated. So I will just click here again and close. So what do I do now to make sure that this pending get completed? Very simple. I will just kind of refresh. When I refresh the page, then let's see what happens. I scroll back. It's still saying incomplete, but let's just hold on a bit. It's still writing incomplete. But after some time now, you're going to see it complete. So it's just a question of we trying to understand how this thing is done. Good and fine. It has just completed. Look at it complete. Look at the date, 2022, 11:07. Look at the time, 10:43:01. So this is just the best way to have it done. We should learn to read instructions. And when we follow instructions, this thing is easy. It will be easy for us to understand. It will be easy for us to, maneuver our ways, follow through. It doesn't cost you anything to pay anyone to teach you. We are learning. And when we understand it this way, we come to make money. Because here in the Kringle Cash community, there's a lot more for you to understand. There is so much more. Here is not for joking. We are not joking here. We are here for serious business. The thing that the TBC admin has given us, those people who understand it, they are happy because you make money in seconds here. But people don't want to learn it. But it's better you take your time to learn. Approach anybody who is ready to teach you. It could be one-on-one. It could be by Zoom. So when we learn this and do it right, we'll be happy and see reasons why people who are keen to understand something, the reason why they're happy is because they spend their time, they do whatever it takes because they want to get it and get it done right. So follow this simple process or instructions and have it done because you will definitely make huge returns here. Thank you. I remain yours, AK Optimist. Bye for now.